Oh my gosh, what is going on with Social Security? The flipping, the flopping, the reversals, the walkbacks of comments, the just kidding statements, what the HE double hockey sticks is going on within Social Security, and who's running the show? Seriously, I want to point out something that was recently said by this. Again, another walkback of statements. I just don't get it. They've done this so many times so far this year. They do this like every single time. So if you're confused around Social Security right now, join the crowd. Seriously, you're one of everybody else if you're feeling that way. And I'm going to point out exactly what was said recently and then what came out literally the next day. And they're like, yeah, we're just kidding. We don't really mean that. Then why'd you say it, right? Exactly. Well, I have this clip for you right here with the acting commissioner of Social Security, Frank Bisignano, right here. I'm going to play this clip for you in just a minute. It's only maybe a minute or so long. I'm going to play it so you can hear exactly what he said. And then after I play it, I'm going to pop up a screenshot of a comment that was made literally the very next day, walking back what he said. Really? Exactly. Yeah. Real story. So again, if you've been watching the videos here on the channel for a while now, this is not, absolutely 100% not the first time that this has happened so far. In fact, we've heard this multiple times. In fact, I was out maybe a month or two ago and I was kind of joking about this being like, literally everything they say, every policy, everything that they come out with an announcement is literally walked back. Within hours to days after they make the announcement, they're coming back and they're like, just kidding, we actually didn't really mean that. We're going to postpone. We're not going to do that. All these things like this. And again, if you've been watching the videos, you've probably heard me talk about this, and you've seen over the course of this year all of these different policy changes that were supposed to be happening and then really didn't. So, okay, anyway, let's play this clip right here, right now. Again, it's only about a minute long. This is the acting commissioner, Frank Bisignano of Social Security. I'll play this, and then I'll come back in just a minute, and we can talk about it. All right, anyway, here's Frank. Listen to this, and we'll talk in just a minute here.
Plan was get this to be a great service provider for the American public, and then with the Ways and Means and with Senate come together with a plan.
So would you consider raising the retirement age?
I think everything's being considered, and will be considered.
And then you need Congress to.
Yes. Yeah, they have to. It needs really to be the trustees, which are the four of us, myself, Treasury Secretary, Labor Secretary, HHS, the White House, which is completely committed to protect and preserve, and then Congress, and that's where the real work will happen, and that'll take a while. But we have plenty of time.
Are you considering the fact that, like, if you're just reaching 60, 66, 67, whatever, then they're not included, but you're beginning with a much younger age group who are not expecting to retire at 65?
Yeah, I mean, remember, most people told you and I Social Security wasn't going to be around.
That's true, yeah.
And it's going to be around. And so the generations that are coming in will probably have a different set of rules than we had.
Yeah, these are tough issues, I know. Frank, it's great to talk with you about it. Thank you so much.
All right, now that was Frank speaking on Social Security and potential insolvency. Now, did you hear the host ask him about potentially increasing the full retirement age to avoid Social Security insolvency? Maybe I totally misunderstood, or maybe I misheard, but I'm pretty sure he said all options are on the table. Correct me if I'm wrong down below in the comment section. Maybe I totally misunderstood that, but I'm pretty sure that's what I heard, all right? Did you hear the same? Drop a comment down below. Did you hear the same thing out of him, or are we all delusional? I'm not really sure. Anyway, that's what we heard, right? Now here's what's interesting. I'm going to pop this screenshot up on the screen right now, so let's pop this up right here. This is off of X, an X post out of Social Security the very next day after this interview took place. Well, feel free to read through this post here. But at the bottom of the post, you can see they basically indicated there's no consideration of raising the full retirement age. I'm super confused. Did he not just say that literally the day before in that interview? Okay, again, am I nuts, or do you get what I'm saying right now, right? Do you understand what I'm coming from, where I'm coming from here, and where the confusion on this is coming in? Again, the interview took place, by the way, on Thursday, and this X post here, the X post that I shared with you, this screenshot, this was made on Friday, okay? So, literally the very next day, walking that back, okay? So, again, just looking for clarification here as far as what's actually happening. I'm not saying that it's a good thing that they want to raise the full retirement age, but I'm going to be fair with you. It's a very unpopular thing to say, oh, we're talking about raising the full retirement age. They don't want to say that. That's a very unpopular thing to say, right? So maybe he, maybe misspoke a little bit. In other words, like, hey, you're not supposed to say that. You got to walk that back, right? Because it's not popular. Imagine this. A presidential candidate, okay, I'm just making up a hypothetical example right now. Let's just say that we had a presidential candidate running for office, and they were messaging on the idea of raising the full retirement age for Social Security. Do you think that person's going to get elected? Not a chance. That person has no way getting any votes, right? that person is not going to be very popular whatsoever. You're basically telling the people, hey, everybody, we're going to move back the goalposts as far as when you can get your full Social Security benefit. Would that be popular with anybody? No. I mean, maybe there's a small handful of people out there that say, yes, please, move out the full retirement age. I don't care. I don't want it all anyway, or something like that. There's probably some people out there that say that, but I would say the majority, which, when it comes down to this hypothetical example that I'm giving you, when it comes down to voting, stuff like that, obviously, it's a very important thing for the masses, okay? So anyway, I'm just going to say this much super fast. And again, this is going to be contrary to what he said. They are absolutely considering the adjustment of the full retirement age. This is part of the main formula to reform Social Security. Without the adjustment of the full retirement age on younger generations, I want to make that very, very clear, younger generations around the age of 40 or younger, without that adjustment, Social Security is going to have even more financial issues than they're dealing with right now. So this is absolutely part of the master plan. It's just very unpopular to say it, right? And you also heard him say there as well, other generations will need to play by a different set of rules. In other words, younger generations will have to play by a different set of rules. What that really means is that, claiming benefits later in life, getting smaller benefits potentially, whatever the rules happen to be, but that's just how it goes, okay? And again, it's what I really want to emphasize. This would be younger generations, under generally the age of 40, who are, waiting for their retirement benefit in like 25 or 30 years, right? All right, anyway, there you go. I just want to share that with you really quickly. I hope that helps you understand what's going on here. Drop some comments down below. Let me know what you want me to come back and clarify on. I can certainly do that in a dedicated video or a live stream, whatever. No problem, I can do that for you. Otherwise, if you are currently one of the 70 million people currently on Medicare, please do yourself a huge favor. I've got that phone number for you right there. Please take advantage of that. That is not for me. It's only for you to take advantage and do a favor for yourself. Do this for you. It's not for me. It's not for your neighbor. It's basically for you and anybody that is within your family. You know what I mean? It's very, very vitally important to make sure that you are properly covered. Give them a call. They're going to look through the plans that are available out there. They're going to ask you some questions, and they can probably help you out. Obviously, they can't help every single person, but the vast majority of people here in this community that have been calling them, they're certainly getting a lot of help right there by calling them. Free help with your Medicare, especially as we roll into October, and we are rolling into annual enrollment. Vitally important time of year right now. Yeah, if you're currently on Medicare, write that phone number down. Seriously, give them a call or write the phone number down. Give them a call this next week here. And I think you're going to be very happy that you did. By the way, after you talk to them, drop a comment down below on any video. Use the word chapter within your comment. That's the keyword that I search for, by the way. And I'd love to give you a shout out and feature you in an upcoming video, just like I do with so many people recently in the videos. Yeah, let me know how it goes. Otherwise, please subscribe if you're new here, 100% free. Big subscribe button down below. Please share the video, big share button down below. Otherwise, share that phone number, vitally important, with your friends, family members, neighbors, acquaintances, siblings, coworkers, parents, neighbors down the street, neighbors down the hall, your social media, anybody you know currently on Medicare. Please do them a huge favor. Share that video with them so they can also get some free help. All right, anyway, until next time, please enjoy your day. Take care. Thanks again for watching this. Really appreciate all of you. Enjoy your day, and I look forward to catching you again later in the next video. Check out the other 6,000 videos here on the channel, and until then,